14 for Miller.
And this is a great start for the offensive line in the run game, a group that has taken some heat. But with Jam Miller back, you see the vision immediately setting up blocks. Fakes to the outside, cuts back to the left off Brian Longwell's pursuit, and creates another nice run on the ground.
They have the freshman Michael Carroll now in at right tackle. They think he's going to be a great offensive tackle. Jam Miller lined up with a minute to go in the pistol behind Ty Simpson. The play clock reached 0. They just did get it off. And it's Miller ahead to a 26. There's Miller, Carroll rather, the freshman from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Spent some time at IMG Academy in Florida.
It's not often that you see in week 5 the offensive line is still a little bit unsettled, but if you talk to this offensive staff, they're still very much in the process of figuring out who their best 5 are. They've been very impressed with the freshman Carroll and what he's done at right tackle this year.
Final 20 seconds of the quarter, 7-0 Vanderbilt. Jam Miller into the secondary again. So both teams busting some runs. C.J. Hurd another tackle. Miller's up to 70 yards rushing already on 7 carries after that 13-yard pickup. ESPN's presentation of college football on ABC will return after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
I dream, and now I live it. They need a gift to know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste.
From the very beginning, you knew she was unlike anyone else, and she always would be. Desert diamonds celebrate all the shades that make her, her. And hues is ever-changing as the desert itself. Sunlit whites, radiant champagnes, smoky whiskeys. Natural colors truly unlike anything else, just like her.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get a free large drink in the Sonic app this month only. That's one hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher plus a free large drink when you order in the app. It's the QB1 of burger deals.
It's game time, and we're making a Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea fans love football and the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
So this is my favorite room, my chunky mantry. Got my guy TV cooking some chili dog mac.
What did you do to my pantry?
It was him. Chunky soup that eats like a meal.
A 3 for me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
So, to recap all the AI we're adding, it's supposed to streamline our workflows.
That's the idea.
But adding the AI that makes everyone else's job easier to manage gives us more to manage.
That's the reality.
Well, that's not very streamlined.
That's the irony.
Any business can use AI. IBM helps you use AI to change how you do business. Let's create small to business. IBM.
We form a bond stronger than blood, because ours is a family forged in fire.
We have a major storm heading towards Nashville. 911, what's your emergency?
All right, 113. We are on the move.
I got sunshine.
San Diego. Leslie Lopez, Southern California's weather leader.
Back here in Tuscaloosa, Coach, such a strong start, and then quarterback Diego Pavia with that fumble inside the 10. How do you get that momentum back?
Oh, we just got to get a stop here. I mean, it's going to be a long game. We got Diego's back. I mean, those things happen. So we get a stop here. We get the ball back to our offense. I like the way we're moving the ball. Obviously, that one stalled out, but I think we're in good shape right now. It's a long game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Each quarterback has turned it over once. Both came in very good at protecting the ball. There's another good run for Alabama. It's Kevin Riley in for Miller. 4 plays on this drive for Alabama. All of them runs for a total of 38 yards. C.J. Hurd's been busy in that secondary making tackles.
Yeah, he has. And C.J. Hurd's an electric player there at the back end. He is a heat-seeking missile coming down from the back and making plays at the line of scrimmage. So if those safeties start to get nosy, that's when Ryan Grubb might want to dial up the play-action shot downfield.
On 2nd and 2, that one dropped for a loss. Riley taken down by Singh. Joshua Singh, graduate student from Hawaii. Loss of a yard on the play. A big 3rd down call for Ryan Grubb, back with Kalen DeBoer after 1 year with the Seattle Seahawks last season.
Two high safeties might be checking their run here.
Riley, the running back. Simpson likely changing the play. The play clock's running down. Apparently just got it off again. He throws. Good call by Simpson. And a beautiful throw to Jeremy Bernard. Another tackle for Hurd. 17 more for the Crimson Tide.
That was a great job by Ty Simpson. He recognizes, hey, looking like it's going to be a run with 2 high safeties. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Keep an eye on this guy. He's blitzing. I'm going to check it. I'm going to beat him with the throw. Sees it, delivers it. Perfect strike for the conversion.
To Bernard, another transfer from Washington, who Ryan Grubb says is the best player on their team. Can do it all on offense. Said if you gave him 2 days, it could be your starting safety. Jam Miller patiently waiting for room and didn't find any. Good at the line of scrimmage. Smart young man. He's the son of a coach. His dad is Jason Simpson. 20 years the head coach at Tennessee Martin. Longest tenured coach in the Ohio Valley. And they are very close. I asked him, did you ever think about playing for your days? One of the most highly recruited quarterbacks in the country out of high school in Martin, Tennessee. He said, no, my dad said, that's not happening because you're not coachable.
Well, I think he probably is coachable for Kalen DeBoer, but not for Dad. I can't do that. Looking like a pressure here, and Kalen DeBoer's going to have to call a timeout.
Well, maybe too much at the line of scrimmage being done by Simpson that time.
Alabama, it is their first.
The rest of the Simpson family is here today. Mom, Julie. Dad's busy coaching UT Martin against Lindenwood.
This game has gotten out of control. All the money, the unpredictability. It's time we instate a commissioner.
Introducing the commissioner of coverage, the Aflac Duck.
Commish, when health insurance falls short, who pays you cash to help with your medical bills?
Aflac. The commissioner has spoken.
I love that duck.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover with
Aflac, an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Y'all can ask about it at work.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
New Swiffer Mop Deluxe is made for small spaces. The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power. And with the new locking head, getting into tight spaces is simple.
Can I borrow it?
The all-new Swiffer Mop Deluxe, the mother of all cleans.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, and lasting remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got
Sausage, bacon, chicken, spinach, beef, buffalo sauce.
What are you gonna get this time? Get Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever before it's gone.
Hey guys. 'Cause I'm in shoo shoo shoo, shoo shoo shoo. Shoo, 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 sugar down.
Gemini, which of these would be a little less expected?
Check out the alliums. They'd go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until Saturday if they're kept in water.
I heard about you. Major crime, secret weapon.
So what are you doing in a police station? Trying to find a place where that mustache makes sense?
Nick Wagner, your new captain.
Finished on this beautiful day in Tuscaloosa. More great college football action tonight on ABC at 7:30. Number 3, Miami. Number 18, Florida State. The Canes 4-0. Carson Beck completing 73% of his passes. It's a first-year transfer from Georgia. FSU team averaging 53 a game, best in the country. Simpson running the option. And he's collared and swung down after a short gain by Zaylen Wood. Ty was deemed to be a dual-threat quarterback coming out of high school in the class of 2022. He was the second highest-ranked dual-threat quarterback behind only Cade Klubnik, now at Clemson.
And he is a very effective runner, especially in third-down situations. So if you're too dedicated to the pass and get overly aggressive with your pass rush, that's when it can hurt you. But probably have 2 downs to get it here if you're Ty Simpson.
They need 7. This is the 9th play of the drive after they stripped the ball from Diego Pavia inside the 10. Simpson again. Zaylen Wood again. No gain on that play. And it does look like Kalen DeBoer is going to go for this on 4th down. They're lining up quickly. Vanderbilt still getting set. And Vanderbilt's going to call a timeout. You can see their players a bit confused as they were milling around. The defense trying to have the back of Diego Pavia. 7-0 Vanderbilt early in the second quarter.
Sorry about that. We'd like to try the Monster menu.
The Monster menu at BK is frightfully fun for families of all kinds.
You rule. The Disney Resorts Collection is the most magical place to stay at the most magical place on Earth. Here, the magic is up early, giving you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. And welcoming you back with even more magical moments. Spring into magic and save up to 25% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels. Why would you stay anywhere else?
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach! Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
Touchdown! They settle for overtime or try to beat their rival now with a 2-point attempt.
Go for it. Gotta go for dos. Go for dos. Go for dos. Go for dos.
Last season, he was questioned for 7.
Coach, why didn't you go for 2?
We're going for 2. Brad the Dos Equis. They're going for Dos.
seconds. Always go for dose.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Jefferson. It looked like Vanderbilt was poised to take a 10-0 lead. Right now, that play stands as the biggest in the game.
Man coverage for Vanderbilt. Might get a shot at Ryan Williams on top.
Simpson steps up, fires Ryan Williams in the back of the end zone, a touchdown. Ty Simpson and Ryan Williams, and they connect on a 14-yard touchdown pass. Capping an outstanding 92-yard drive. 12 plays. They had it for just under half the quarter. 7:24. Connor Talty's extra point ties it. Third touchdown catch of the year for Ryan Williams. And a 12th thrown by Ty Simpson.
And just an outstanding job here by Ty Simpson negotiating the defender. It looked like Capers going to get him. He doesn't. And it's pretty well covered. And boom. As soon as Ty Simpson steps up, he makes the guy miss. And Ryan Williams uncovers. Really well done on the peel route. Back against man coverage. But it was really all made as a result of the time bought by Ty Simpson there in the backfield. A great feel from Ryan Williams uncovering and a strike thrown.
And a catch made by Williams, pulling it into his body. He's had an issue with drops. 4 of them this season, 12 since the start of last season, but he held on to that one to the delight of Ty Simpson's mom, Julie. So we're tied at 7. Talty, the kickoff. There'll be a touchback. Diego Pavia from Albuquerque. No FCS or FBS offers out of high school, so he went to a junior college. New Mexico military, won a national championship there. Went to New Mexico State for 2 years, turned that program around, was the Conference USA Offensive Player of the Year. Last year to Nashville, SEC Newcomer of the Year, as he led them to a winning season in a bowl game and a first win ever over a top 5 team, number 1 Alabama. They're 1-61 all time against the top 5, playing a top 10 Bama team today. He's on target. Pavia to junior Sherrill, who's down with a first down out to the 40-yard line. Well, before he got to New Mexico State, they were 9-30 in the years before his arrival. They went 17-11, including 10 wins for just the second time in school history in 2023. He was 14-9 as the starter. They're 6-11 since he left. Vanderbilt, the 3 seasons before he got there, 9-27. They're 12-6 with him. It's not a coincidence. Tim Beck's been around coaching for 40 years. Their offensive coordinator said he's the best football player I've coached. Sherrill turned the corner and got stopped after a 1-yard gain.
What you have to love about Diego Pavia, though, the underdog story. And the guy that, like you said, Sean, 0 offers coming out. He was actually playing against the guy that New Mexico State was offering in the JUCO National Championship, outplayed him so significantly that Tim Beck decided to change her mind and take Pavia instead. What a decision it was.
Jerry Kill was the head coach. Coach Kill at New Mexico State, and Tim Beck as coordinator, were recruiting Nate Glantz, who was playing against Pavia for the national championship for Iowa Western. They were going to throw a screen back across the field. It was very well defended by Yanze Pierre. So Pavia threw it away.
There is no foul for intentional grounding. Number 6 of the offense was in the area. It'll be 3rd down.
And a great job, like you said, Sean, of Yanze Pierre. He's a pass rusher, but in this case, he's asked to just cover. And he does a great job of that. Goes and takes away the tight end, talks Pavia out of it, and forces 3rd and long.
Contending with this crowd. Pavia throws it away again. No Quay Rusov, no Jamarian Latham, but they do have Yanze Pierre, who's an emerging star as a pass rusher for Kalen DeBoer and Kane Womack.
And this is really well done by LT Overton. He's asked to kind of sit there and take one guy to allow number 17 to loop around. That's just tremendous job, and Yanze Pierre there as well. Well executed game there.
Nick Harborer is the punter. Cole Adams made a fair catch. "47-yard punt. The fumble by Pavia has turned the momentum of this game. Tied at 7. You're watching the SEC on ABC, presented by Burger King.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can watch the game together, even when you're away.
Here we go, man. We got it.
Yes, yes, yes! Go, 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 go! Yes!
My wife is having a baby!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. That's all part of the AT&T guarantee.
defense of Steve Gregory.
That was really big, that first down sack. And you talk to Steve Gregory and Clark Lee, they feel really good about their personnel along the defensive line. They think they're deeper. They think they're more disruptive. They have guys that can rush the passer and set the tone on the edge. They really like that group, and they think that's why they're so improved defensively.
This is a Vanderbilt special teams group that will go aggressively after punts. They back up to set up a return, and it's not a great punt by Blake Dowd, and it takes a bad bounce for him. Goes out of bounds. Vanderbilt's going to have it at the plus 38. As we look at high-speed highlights brought to you by T-Mobile 5G Home Internet.
Well, it started with a dice roll and a fourth down interception by Ty Simpson. Vandy answered with a long touchdown by Alexander, but a huge moment for Bama gets back in the game as Pavia's going in, and Bama answers with a touchdown of their own. So a couple mistakes that have been capitalized on by the opposing offense.
So great field position for Vanderbilt. They have 3 tight ends on the field. M.K. Young, the running back, and he gets stacked up for no gain. London Simmons, true freshman, in the middle of that defense.
Couple times where Simmons has shown up and Kelby Collins has shown up, and their presence has been pretty big these last couple drives, especially knowing that James Smith, the outstanding defensive tackle, he'll return to that defense in about 5.5 minutes.
There's James Smith sitting out for targeting. He'll be out for the first half after a targeting infraction against Georgia in the second half last week. Pavia trying to get outside. Extended the ball to get all that he could. Got it near the 35-yard line. Bray Hubbard made the play, as he's done all season long. 3-yard gain. They are in field goal range. We go under 5 minutes to go in the first half.
The last time Vanderbilt was in 3rd and long, it was the pass rush for Alabama that got home with some twists and movement along the front. So maybe they move the pocket here with Pavia to kind of clean up that pass rush.
Here comes a blitz. Pavia gets it off for a first down. Richie Hoskins, another catch. They needed 7, they got 9.
And a lot of pressure coming from depth, but Pavia does a great job of buying time to allow this receiver to uncover. Look how he sets it initially, backs up a little more, and hits Hoskins on a nice breakout as the progressive pylon cam shows you the accuracy and the toe tap on the sideline.
Official timeout for injured personnel.
I think it might be a member of the chain gang.
Falling on his back, man. Hopefully he's okay.
Alabama medical staff there to tend to him very quickly. And good to see him being helped to a seated position.
25 seconds. Both the game and the play clock will start on my signal.
Let's check in the studio with Kevin Nagandi.
Sean, thank you so much. State Farm halftime report is just minutes away. Booger McFarland, Kevin Nagandi here. Texas in some serious trouble in the swamp against the Gators. Highlights coming your way, plus a preview for Florida State, Miami. Speaking of trouble, What is going on in Pasadena? Penn State trailing big time on the road against a winless UCLA team.
Who says coaching doesn't matter? UCLA makes a coaching change, and all of a sudden, Nico Iamaleava and the Bruins are playing inspired football, Kev.
How about this score? 24-7 UCLA right now in the first half against the Nittany Lions. Back to you.
That is stunning. Perhaps a hangover from that big loss to Oregon at home last week, the first loss of the season for Penn State. Here's another look at the reason for the stoppage. Unfortunately, the gentleman who got knocked down hit his head very hard, the back of his head, into the ground. They have a neck stabilizer on him. So many people go into the administration of a football game. Always like when we're down on the field talking to people like the Chain Gang, who are just as thrilled to be here every Saturday as the players and coaches and fans and broadcasters and everybody else. So the delay comes with 3:59 to go and a big conversion. 9-yard completion, Pavia to Richie Hoskins. Good news is the gentleman who was run over seems to be alert.
Like you said, Sean, I mean, there's so many people that do this job and contribute to the game day experience for the players and the fans. And you just hate to see a situation like this. A guy giving back to the game and there in front of the action, taking a hit on the sideline. Just hope he's okay. Appears like he's on his feet, though. And
yes, Molly tells us he's alert and talking. He did get up on his feet and took a couple of steps to that cart, now being helped. But everything we've seen so far is positive. And Molly will get us more information and stay on top of the situation. Perhaps a break for Kalen DeBoer's defense on their heels a bit. After the first down conversion. Vanderbilt had a nice opening drive, a couple of good possessions to start the game. Then the Pavia fumble happened. They've had a hard time finding that rhythm since.
Big part of that has been how Alabama's safeties have done a better job being effective in plugging the run. So at some point they're getting nosy. Diego might try to take a shot.
On 1st and 10 at the 26. Pavia checked it down to the man who went in motion, Trey Richardson. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and then he was driven back by Deontay Lawson and Justin Jefferson. No gain on the play. We're told the gentleman who was injured on the sidelines is Kirby Michaels, and Molly will certainly keep us up to date as he gets additional medical attention. 2 timeouts for each team. There's Lawson, their leading tackler, and a leader of the defense, 50-year senior out of Mobile. Out of the pistol, the fake to MK Young, single coverage in the end zone. Incomplete, well covered by John Lee as he had coverage on Junior Sherrill.
Good hands there by Lee. It looked like Sherrill was going to catch the back shoulder, but Lee's able to get that left arm in there just in time to swipe the ball away, and the progressive pylon cam shows you his break on the ball. Last time Alabama was in 3rd down and long, might have been a touch early, but either way, it's good defense. Last time in 3rd and long, Bama brought the house. This time I wonder if they'll probably play coverage, try to win with their defensive line.
Well, 1 for 3 on 3rd down. It was the 3rd and 7 a moment ago. Shovel pass. They used that to great effect last year in Nashville, and this one gets them the first down with a yard to spare. Cedric Alexander tackled by Jefferson. But they get 11 to keep the chains moving.
And a great job here. It's a really nice design for Tim Beck. They hit the shovel pass at the tight end last year coming across the formation. This time they fake the run to the right, roll Pavia to the left, and hit the shovel pass. Same exact play, just from a different presentation, and equally effective to last year.
Approaching the 2-minute stoppage. Plenty of timeout for Diego Pavia. He runs again and ducks down. Avoided a big hit by Nakai Hill-Green and held on to the football. A 4-yard gain. 2 minutes to go. First half. Vandy and Bama tied at 7.
Let it storm. Let it thunder. Fire and the mountain, deep as a river, come rain or come shine. Days may be cloudy or sunny, but I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, rain or
No matter what your name is, everyone has something to protect.
I should have done this a long time ago.
For Ellie Flaum, it's her freedom.
Quit laughing at me. Here, let me show you guys.
It's her flexibility. And it's the life she's been waiting to live in retirement.
Am I smiling too much?
Everyone has something to protect. And Prudential can help guarantee income through retirement. So you can protect your life's work.
I did it. Look. I did. Oh, this is definitely not the last.
Who's your rock?
$7 for a coffee? Nah. How about Sonic Salted Caramel Toffee Iced Coffee with cold foam for only $2.99? It's the fancy without the pricey. Better yet, try it for free with any purchase in the Sonic app.
It's all happening too fast.
What, you nervous about the wedding?
No, it's the house, dude. We got approved.
Bro, don't stress. This house, it's the one.
Speaking of the one, caterer. We need a caterer.
Oh, I'm ready.
Businesses work best when they put people first. Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure your team has the essential products they need, where and when they need them, to help keep them looking great, feeling confident, and ready to be their best. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready.
And get ready for the workday.
Ready-to-eat meal delivery services are not created equal. At Factor, it's personal. Everything is done from scratch every single day. Nutrition and flavor is first and foremost when we create any dish. Sign up for Factor today and get 50% off your first box at factormeals.com.
Influencers aren't new. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
In 1941, Jeep wrote the book on four-wheel drive.
Years later, the Jeep brand is still influencing. Some create trends. We create our own trail. Some send a smiling emoji. We smile for real. Don't call it a comeback. Jeep, there's only one.
Right now, during the Jeep Drive into Fall event, well-qualified lessees can lease a 2025 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon gas model for $420 a month. Hurry, this great offer ends November 3rd.
You're watching the SEC on ABC. From Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa. Battle of two ranked teams. Vanderbilt and Alabama tied at 7 at the 2-minute stoppage. Diego Pavia has the Commodores at the 11-yard line looking at 2nd down and 6.
They're bringing their fullback, Gabe Fisher, number 44. Follow him, you find the ball. They love running behind that big body running back.
It's M.K. Young bouncing it outside now. He spins and gets stopped 2 yards short of the first down. Cedric Alexander was the ball carrier in a 5-yard gain.
Timeout, Alabama. It is their second. It will be 30 seconds.
And it was a shovel pass that moved the chains on the 11-yard play a moment ago.
And that was a play that really hurt Alabama last year, but different presentation. This time, last year it was Stowers working underneath Pavia from the opposite side with threat to the outside of the other side of the triple option. But hey, today a little different. You see it here. They have a very similar play, but he attacks it the exact same way, the polar out front, but it's coming from play side. So same play, just different window dressing. That's the sign of a great coach, where it's very simple on the offense, but very difficult on the defense to line up and recognize the call.
And a great effort by Cedric Alexander at the end of that play. A couple of extra hops to get the first down, barely. 3rd down and 1. Alexander's the running back. Pavia has the first down. And Kalen DeBoer is going to start using his timeouts. He'd like the ball back before the end of the half.
Alabama. It is their 3rd. It will be 30 seconds.
And another good effort, just like Alexander moments ago at the end of the shovel pass. Terrific effort, as always, by Pavia.
And it's really well done. He just hits it up inside. It looked like number 41, Hill Green, was going to make the play. I mean, he was right there. He played it perfectly. He goes low and tries to hit Pavia, but he maintains his balance to stay upright long enough to convert the 3rd and short.
Well, you mentioned it. When Diego was in junior college at New Mexico Military Institute playing the national championship, Jerry Kill, the head coach of New Mexico State, his offense coordinator Tim Beckett already decided they were going to offer Nate Plants, who was the quarterback for the other team, Iowa Western. They were watching it from a restaurant, the championship game in Las Cruces. They said, we're recruiting the wrong guy. They gave the scholarship instead to Pavia. He turned their program around. 1st and goal from the 4. And on a shovel pass. And a touchdown. Cedric Alexander puts Vanderbilt back on top. Second touchdown of the day for Alexander, who scored at least one now in 5 of their 6 games this season. 9 total in this, their 6th game of the year. The extra point good by Brock Taylor.
Same exact play, just working a different side. You'll see Alexander work across, then back, heading out to the right. The shovel pass is there. It's so hard for LT Overton, number 22, to make that play. And Alexander finishes the run extremely well. And a moment ago on a critical 3rd and 10, same play going the other direction. This time Alexander's on the left, works it back across, then out in front of Pavia, where he hits him on the shovel pass for the big 3rd and 10 conversion. Same exact play, one to the left, setting it up. A little bit later, hitting it on the right for the touchdown.
For Alabama.
So in the last 2 years, they've run the shovel pass 4 times as Clark Lee against Alabama for a total of 79 yards. What an impressive offense Tim Beck has put together, and what a great play caller he is.
It's outstanding. And it's amazing, too, because the players all get to the same spots. But the way they get there and where they start is very different from week to week, and that's a sign of a great coach. Calling the same plays, but making them look very different to the defense.
Taylor kicks off for the first time today into the breeze, and it's returnable. Lazier Brooks stopped at the 22-yard line. Time for today's Aflac trivia question. You want to know how many times has Vanderbilt defeated Alabama here in Tuscaloosa?
A lot of games that you referenced earlier, Sean. Only 19 wins to count back, so man, it's tough to assume that's more than 4. I have no idea.
I would take the under. Folks at home are wagering. Ty Simpson on target. Quick first down to Isaiah Horton. On a 13-yard gain, Martell Height there to make the tackle immediately. No timeouts for Simpson and the Tide. Jam Miller, the running back. Simpson, look out, taken down from the side. He didn't see the defender coming. Corday Sidnor, another terrific game for Vanderbilt.
End of half operations have been great for Alabama. Touchdown on the road last week against Georgia. They really trust Ty Simpson in this situation. They've scored 3 games in a row in the end of half.
2-yard sack, second sack for Vandy. 4-man rush, Simpson on target. Ryan Williams ankle tackled short of the first down by about 2 yards. Dante Carter there for Vanderbilt, 10 yards on the gain, 39 seconds. And the clock is running on 3rd down and 2. The Commodores blitz, Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams banged down at the 40-yard line. There's a flag thrown, a couple at the end. And you wonder if this is for a targeting at the end of a 17-yard play.
Personal foul, targeting, defense, number 4. The previous play is under video review.
Here's Height coming in, and does look like he tries to initiate contact. Remember, at that point, Ryan Williams is not defenseless, so the only way it could be targeting is if he initiates contact with the crown of the helmet. To me, it looked like the head was to the side, so probably not going to result in a targeting call.
Yeah, I don't think so. Based on what you described, what's bringing Matt Austin, the crowd's doing and eyeing as they look at replays. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, Sean, I agree with Greg. He's definitely a runner at this point, so the only thing you could have is crown. He does try to get his head to the side, gets him a little high, but it's not crown, so I would think that they would overturn the targeting.
But remember, Matt, it's called personal foul with targeting. Does that mean the personal foul still stands?
If that was the announcement, then yes, it would. But targeting is, in and of itself, is a personal foul. So it all depends on if they said personal foul with targeting or personal foul targeting.
Well, here's a look at it again, and this would be a huge loss if Height has to leave the game. He's an outstanding corner. He's already had an interception today. He plays occasionally at wide receiver, and he's a punt returner. Here comes the verdict.
After video review, there is no foul for targeting as both hits are evaluated. The clock will start on my signal.
So no penalty. The ball is spotted at the end of the play, the 40-yard line. And bear in mind, Kalen DeBoer does not have a great kicking situation. He's upset about it, so is the crowd, but that's not targeting, as Matt and Greg fully explained.
And people just assume if it's helmet to helmet, that's target. That's not the case. You have defenseless, not defenseless. He was not defenseless there, meaning the only way is for him to lower the helmet and initiate contact with the crown of the helmet, the top of the helmet.
The clock was just starting to run.
Timeout Vanderbilt. It is their second. It will be 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 27 seconds. Thank you.
So during the timeout, we'll answer the Aflac trivia question. We want to know how many times has Vanderbilt defeated Alabama here in Tuscaloosa. This is the 19th meeting all time. The answer is once, back in 1984. That was a very good Vanderbilt team under George McIntyre, Coach Mack. They won 30-21. Kalen DeBoer has his hands full for the second year in a row with this Commodore bunch. And again, remember the field goal kicking, not great for Alabama. Talty's already missed from 47. He's just 4 for 7 on the year. In this day and age is not very good. Simpson given plenty of time. Out of bounds. Jeremy Bernard, they are now in field goal range. 13 yards. Colby Taylor had the coverage. Simpson 4 for 4 on the drive.
So tied at this point now, you got to be mindful of possible pressure to try to knock you back out of field goal range. The ball's got to come out quick.
And they can't go down in bounds before the stakes. Jeremy Bernard! Touchdown!